Alright, what's going on, guys? It's AquaLeaderJesse back again with another tier list. Today we are doing a WWE roster tier list. This is the most up-to-date roster I could find. I could find on Tier Maker, I should say. Before I start this, I'm going to go ahead and throw out there that I don't watch the NXT that much. Though I do know some, I do catch up with it somewhat. Um, the NXT characters, most of them will likely be put under NA here, which is for people I don't know or don't know enough about right now, or know enough about what they're doing right now to rate them. Like, I may know Apollo Crews, but I know he's in NXT right now and I have no clue what's going on with him, though. But anyway, we're going to start things off with Veer Mahan, who is probably wants to just put him up in S tier. Um, I can put him in B. I'm putting him high because I have high hopes for him. I honestly, like, all memes aside, I think they can put him into a really good monster heel. It's a matter of how they do it. Same with Omos. Omos I'll put in B. Zelina Vega, we haven't seen her much lately. So I don't know where to put her. I'll put her in NA because we haven't seen her since WrestleMania, have we? I don't think so. Rick Boogs. Actually, I'll go ahead and put Zelina in B from beforehand. Same with Boogs. I'll put him in B. No one's going to B. Don't know you. Sheamus. This is mostly based on how I feel they're doing right now, not necessarily their whole career, though that will have an effect on them. It's most so how I'm feeling about them right now. Sheamus is on a good track now, I think. Lately, I hadn't been super behind him. He felt like he was just losing everything. I feel like they're starting to at least build him up a little more now. So I'll put him in B as well. Angelo Dawkins. Um, this is weird. It's almost like now all of a sudden it's going into alphabetical order after all these characters. Anyway, Angelo Dawkins, because he's in this. I'll go B. Everyone's going in B. AJ Styles, I will put in A. I haven't seen him do much lately, but he's absolutely fantastic. He had a really good match with Edge at Mania. Um, I really enjoyed it, and he's really good. I didn't think she was still on the roster unless I'm confusing her with somebody else. Alexa Bliss. I have been liking Alexa Bliss since she came back. I have high hopes for her. I'll put her up in A. Because I'm just so happy that the evil is mine gimmick is now gone. This is Aaliyah, right? Um, she just hasn't done anything. I'm gonna go. With. Yeah, no, I'm going in D. I was gonna put her up in C. I think I'm gonna go with D just because there's nothing going on. I did see some of you a while back. I don't even remember your name, to be honest. It's been so long, so I'm gonna go with NA because it's been too long. Is this Angel? I'll go C. Nothing's really happening, but it's not necessarily not happening. You're at least staying in showing up with as part of Los Lotharios, if you are who I think you are. Apollo Crews, again, you're going in NA because I have not been seeing what's been going on in NXT with you. Asuka, you're going in A. I do like Asuka. Becky is also going in A because I've been so for Becky's heel run. I'm down for it. I'm hoping that I've thought there that this video is being recorded long before it comes out, so a lot of this could be out of date by the time it goes up. This is as of July. And so this probably won't be going up until like August or September. No, probably may not even be until October. I don't know. Depends on when and how I decide to upload these because I'm just not going to be available for the latter half of the year. So I'm getting a bunch of videos recorded in advance. But for Becky, I've been liking her heel run. I'm hoping that since she lost the title at Mania, and she's just been on a downward spiral ever since in terms of her like how she's doing, like with her losing going more and more insane, and eventually it'll cause her to like truly hit rock bottom and like have a face turn, and possibly even have Bianca, who's also going in A tier, have Bianca turn heel. As bad as that sounds, like even if it's only just for a little bit, Becky comes back and like is able to humble her after Bianca's fame gets to her head, and Becky's like, don't go where I went, don't do what I did, and manages to save her before it goes too long. I think that'd be a neat story. Bobby Lashley, yeah, he is the United States champion. I think I'm gonna go B, just because I do like how over he is, and I do like how they're utilizing him. It's just nothing major at the moment. Um, I'm gonna go B. Don't know you, Brock Lesnar. Um, Brock, I'm gonna go B as well. Um, just because I was hyped for the Mania match. Honestly, I know a lot of people weren't, but I was pretty there for it. I was pretty excited, and I actually enjoyed that match. And I'm actually going to be at SummerSlam, or I was at SummerSlam for you guys, because you're definitely seeing this way after SummerSlam. Um, I don't know how that last man standing match is going to be. I'm pretty darn excited for it, but I don't know. But Brock hasn't really done much for this yet, so Brock I'm putting at a B. Braun Breaker. I have not been keeping up, so I'm putting you in NA. But I did like what I saw of you when I was watching. I haven't watched any NXT since Stand and Deliver, aside from like highlights. And like I've been able to catch parts of it, but is this quote unquote Butch? It's gonna go, or is that Ridge? I can't. I never can tell the difference. I can't even tell who that is. Carmella. I'm always gonna go C. She's not bad by any means, but never actually seems to be properly built up as a threat to anybody. Carmelo Hayes, no. Charlotte. I almost didn't even realize that was Charlotte. Charlotte is gone right now. Um, she's been gone since WrestleMania Backlash. So I don't know what to do. Or at the time of recording, she's gone. She's probably back by the time this goes up. I'm gonna go with, I don't really know. I'll put her in C, I guess. Because I didn't really care for her past title reign. So last I saw her, I wasn't really super into it, and she's just been gone. Cody Rhodes is going up in S tier. Cody, I know he's injured right now, as of the time of this recording at least. He's out with an injury. He's expected to be out for 9 months. Part of me is hoping a John Cena event happens where he like shows up way sooner because he's actually properly healed and rested and is actually able to compete earlier, not him trying to rush things or anything like that. Just hoping that the injury and surgery recovery just ends up not being as bad as it should be, and he can have an amazing moment when he comes back. I think that'd be great. But even then, before his injury, before and during his injury, the 3 matches he had with Seth Rollins, including that Mania moment there when he re-debuted or returned to WWE at Mania, was absolutely amazing. Those are all 3 match of the year. All 3 of those matches were match of the year candidates for me. So yeah, he's definitely an S tier. Cora Jade. When I was watching NXT, she was one I was watching after a lot. She was one I was hoping to have win the women's title at Stand and Deliver, but did not end up doing so. Mandy ended up retaining. She just turned heel too. I did see that. I thought it was honestly pretty darn well done. I put her in A. I haven't watched enough to put it up in S, but Cora Jade, I am very excited to see where her career goes. And you're inherently going in A as well, because you're part of that storyline. Happy Corbin. I'm just kind of bored of Happy Corbin. I'm going to go D. I'm pretty darn excited for his match coming up. So actually, I guess I'll go ahead and put him up to C, because I am excited for his SummerSlam match with Pat McAfee, but because I think it'll be at least pretty darn entertaining. But I, I I'm kind of hoping he moves on to a new gimmick soon. Nikki ASH. I'm just done with Nikki ASH. Nikki Cross can be really good. It's just, can we dump the superhero gimmick now? Or at least do something new. You've just been kind of just sitting there ever since uh, ever since the falling out with Rhea Ripley. Damian Priest is going up in A. I am liking the Judgment Day. Judgment Day does need to get some more momentum back on their side because they've lost it significantly. But I'm liking the idea of it. I think it's the start of something really cool. As long as they follow through with it. We're going in NA. Are you still in WWE, or am I confusing you for somebody else? Dolph Ziggler. This is hard because at the time of this recording, he just came back to Raw, and he actually showed up on Raw a couple weeks ago. But he just attacked fucking The Miz. Was it The Miz? I think it was. The Miz on Raw that he attacked. Or was it somebody else? I'm gonna go with B because I'm excited to see where it goes. No, it was Theory. It was Austin Theory. He attacked on Raw. I think. He attacked a heel character, so he's probably going to be a face again. I like Ziggler. I just hope he's not there to get buried again. Dominic Mysterio. I hadn't been too big a fan of because nothing's really been happening lately, but there's a start of something going on here at Judgment Day, so I'm going to give him a B as a benefit of the doubt that something good is going to happen here. You haven't really been wrestling. I think that's true, isn't it, Gulak? If not, then I'm just blind. But I hope something happens with you, Dominic. That hopefully you turn heel, turn on your father. I think that'd be a great storyline. Drew McIntyre. You're going up in A, because I'm really liking this build they're doing toward you facing off with Roman at Clash at the Castle. Perhaps I'm still hoping it'll be a triple threat match with Sheamus in it, because while Drew beating Roman isn't the worst thing, I'm hoping whoever does beat Roman, I want it to be their first WWE World Title. So I'm hoping for, I don't know, I don't really know who I want. I don't really know who it is that I would root for out of this roster. Definitely nobody in mind to be the one to beat him. Yeah, Cody was my ideal pick to beat him, because or even just an up and rising superstar, just somebody beating Roman's awesome streak, awesome title reign, being the one to conquer him, have it be their first title. That'd make him just instantly extremely over, as long as the match is good, of course. But Dewdrop. See, you're not really doing anything right now, but I'm not specifically annoyed of you either. Edge. We're still on that vignette stage at the time of recording. Edge hasn't returned, but there's all those vignettes that are very clearly for him. But I was really liking where he was going, so I'll put him on A before Judgment Day turned on him. So I don't know if he's going to be face again. Was he going to keep The Other Side as his theme song for a while? That was a really dope theme song. Not that Metalingus wasn't, but this one is still really good and fresh, and I really like it. Is this one Eric? Or is it Ivar? I don't know. Eric and Ivar I'm going to put together and see. The new Vicious Raiders, it's alright. I don't really know where it's going, though. Ezekiel, Elias's younger brother. I'll go B. Hopefully something happens with it soon to finish off this whole bit. I do find it very funny, but I don't want it to get old and stale. I want them to end it while it's still good. Finn Balor is also going up in A with the rest of the Judgment Day crew. Obviously, Edge isn't still in Judgment Day, but he was part of it until very recently. Is that Chad Gable or is that somebody else? I think it's somebody else. No, wait. Chad Gable we should have already come across. Because these are alphabetical, right? So we had Edge, Ezekiel, Finn Balor. Oh, yeah, that was Eric, because it's alphabetical. Edge, Eric, Ezekiel, Finn Balor. So yeah, you were in... Unless it's based on the name Gable. I'm going to say it's Chad Gable, and I'll just put him in a C. Gigi Dolan. I have been liking Toxic Attraction. From what I had seen. I haven't seen much lately. I've seen some. I'll go ahead and put A, because Toxic Attraction I think has been good. Aha. Gunther. We'll put an A. I like where things are going for you. Humberto Carrillo. Going in C, just like Angel Garza. Or sorry, just Angel. Not Garza. I'm going to go with NA. Haven't seen enough lately. And then I always forget because it's Gigi, Mandy, and her. I'll go ahead and bring Mandy up there. NA, NA. The Usos. Jimmy and Jay. Or, sorry, Jay and Jimmy. I think Jay is the one listed first here. Well, S, honestly. They're still my favorite tag team in the history of wrestling. The Bloodborne, the Bloodline shtick has been building to that, but they already were before that. But I never get tired of the Usos. They're like this match they just had with the freaking the Street Profits at Money in the Bank was so fucking awesome. I'm hoping the rematch at SummerSlam is gonna be just as good. Jinder Mahal, I'm gonna put up to B just because I'm interested to see where this whole shtick with Dancing Shanky goes. Is that no, it's not. Kevin Owens, you're going up in B along with Ezekiel. Kofi, you're going in C right now. I'm not really super, and the New Day is cool, but the storyline they currently have going on with the Viking Raiders, I don't see it going anywhere at the moment. But is this Lacey Evans? She did just turn heel. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a B. I don't know how the heel route's gonna turn out because she did just turn heel. Liv Morgan, S. Liv Morgan is easy S tier. She's been my favorite on the main roster for quite some time now. Basically, after Kairi Sane left, and Liv Morgan became a solo star or single star, I've been rooting for her. I was super duper fucking happy at Money in the Bank. And you're with Ezekiel, Gunther, so I'll put you here. I don't remember your name. Madcap. You're going to go in C. Nothing's really going on with you right now. Same with Mustafa Ali. Had a pretty decent match with Theory back at... Where was it? Was it at WrestleMania Backlash that happened? I don't remember. I really don't care for this segment yet. I'm not necessarily tired of it, but it's got to go somewhere good. Montez Ford. I'm also going to go up an S. Angelo's down in B. I have a feeling, I know I'm not the only one. I'm far from the only one. This is an original, but I have a feeling that there's gonna be a falling out in the Street Profits. My guess would be at SummerSlam. They're gonna have a falling out after losing to the Usos again. I feel like Angelo would turn heel and Montez would be face, just because Montez has been having all the positive press spread about him, saying that like how great he is. But I'm not certain. But Montez, I'm looking forward to seeing your singles run, buddy. You need to hold that WWE Championship at some point. Naomi is gone right now. We go with NA. Natalia. I'm gonna go C, because she's just been there as fodder for Liv and Ronda lately. Otis. I'm gonna go C as well. Randy Orton. He's out on an injury right now, but I was enjoying the last we saw of him. I was really hoping when I bought my SummerSlam tickets that it would be Randy versus Reigns, but unfortunately that injury prevented that from happening. Is this Reggie? I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest. I'm tired of the 24/7 stuff. Ray, you'll always at least be in B. Rhea, you go up in A with the rest of the Judgment Day crew. I know you're out on injury right now. My throat's getting dry from all this talking. Ricochet, you're going in C, just because your Intercontinental title reign, though brief, had some decent matches in it, but like I want more stuff from you. I really like Ricochet. He's really talented. I want more to be going on. Riddle's going to be an A. I've really liked his current run he's got going on. Now this one's Ridge, going in C. Is this Robert Roode? I haven't seen anything from you in ages, so I'm going to put you there. Roman, he's going up in S. You got to acknowledge him, the tribal chief. Well, I do believe that like the WWE has done a pretty bad job of like making us believe anybody can contend with him. Excuse me. They have done a great job of making him seem absolutely unbeatable, for better and for worse. But I think his character has just been really entertaining for this past year and 10.5 months. And yeah, Ronda Rousey. I'm gonna put her at C. I don't think it's been awful, but I much prefer her as a heel and a dominant one at that, as opposed to a barely winning face. R-Truth, I'll go with C. Not really doing much right now. Sami Zayn is going in A. I've been really liking his whole honorary Oos thing. So it's getting real dry from recording all these. What's unknown? Sasha. She's again been gone for so long. I'm a big fan of Sasha Banks, but she's been gone for too long for me to rate her. Seth Rollins. His Cody Rhodes matches were fantastic. His match with his whole shtick with Roman Reigns back in January was really good. Even though not much has been happening since, and he had a run for Money in the Bank, but I'm still pretty fresh off of that. Shanky, you go in B with Jinder. Hopefully some good comes of that. Shayna Baszler. I really like Shayna Baszler, but she hasn't done anything lately. So I'm just going to go C. She just kind of just been there. Shelton Benjamin. Has he done anything? I know we saw Cedric Alexander earlier. Oh, I'd never played Cedric. I didn't even realize that was Cedric. Cedric was in C. I feel like I haven't seen any Shelton Benjamin, or unless I'm just misremembering things. Um, Shinsuke Nakamura. Um, I'd love. I'll put her. I'll put him in B. He's not really doing anything right now, but I feel like he's about to be. Some stuff's been going on with him lately. But Shotzi. I was upset that she wasn't really having anything going on after she turned heel upon debuting on SmackDown. But she was in Money in the Bank. She did have a pretty rough night. Um, she just hadn't really done anything, so I'll put her in C. No, unfortunately, Solo Sikoa is not on the main roster yet. I haven't really been following. Oh, wait, that's Sonya, isn't it? Sonya I'll put up in B. Her whole stick about getting punished is pretty cool. Is this Tamina? I don't know, and even then I hadn't seen anything from her either. If it is, the Miz, I believe is who that's supposed to be. His thing with Logan Paul is pretty entertaining. Austin Theory. I refuse to call him just Theory, but I'm putting him up in A. I really like him. I think he's got a great future ahead. He's being a little forcibly pushed, but still enjoyable all the same. I think he's a really good heel. He's great at being annoying. Tommaso Ciampa. Again, I'm not going to call him just Ciampa. It's just weird. Put him in B. I was kind of upset that he wasn't doing anything upon coming to the main roster. But he's got at least a little something going on with The Miz right now. I don't know. Kira Tozawa. I'm going to go with D. I'm just annoyed of his character at this point. Xia Li. I'm going to go with C. She just hasn't done anything. And I don't know either of you. So yeah, here is the tier list. For our S's, we have Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Liv Morgan, Montez Ford, and Roman Reigns. And for our D tier, which is our lowest tier, we don't have an F on this one, but our D tier, we have Aaliyah, Nikki ASH, Reggie, and Akira Tozawa. So, I just remembered for, yeah, you're going D. You had that 24/7 title run, didn't you? For I cannot remember her name right now for the life of me. I know it, but I'm blanking on it. I even have like her. I think it's an old theme song. I don't think it's still her theme song. Crap, it's killed me. I can't remember. Anyway, that's going to be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get something to drink. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.